You know what, Jeff? That is a good looking tool cart right there.
It really is. Pretty organized.
I don't care who you are. This is a good looking tool cart.
That's good stuff.
You know what it looked like a week ago? Wait. It looked like this. Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome. That area.
Yeah. So that brings to mind what he asked me last week about what tools do I take on power tour? What should I take and what should I put in the trunk? Which is the reason for this video.
Especially for all the long haulers.
Long haulers, there you go.
Right?
What'd you call me?
Yeah, long hauler.
Okay. So he had a good point. What tools do you take on power tour? I don't generally take tools. I have a AAA card and a debit card. I'm just kidding. I don't have a debit card. That's crazy. But what I did do was I went to Harbor Freight and I picked up an inexpensive toolkit. It was, let's set it on the neatly organized tool cart.
Oh, I love that.
To display everything. And nothing's in there because this box took up too much space. What I did instead was took everything out of the box and I put it in a bag. When I bought my DeWalt, it came with a cool little tool bag. So I put everything inside of here. What do I have in here? This is the trunk kit. I have a set of crimpers. These are not good crimpers. They're good enough. You can tell by the way that they're designed up here. They are strippers also. This is another trick a lot of people miss. If you have a small screw, a 632 or a 1024 or something, you can thread it right into these holes to the length that you want and then shear it right in half. So you shorten up the screw, which if you don't have cutters or whatever, you need a shorter screw, say to put a distributor back together or something like that. This is a good tool to have. I have a couple sets of these. These are the ones I don't really care about. There's a good chance I'll loan these out. This could possibly go home as a souvenir, quite possibly. So these are good to have. Inexpensive crimpers that do the job. My Power Probe Light, don't leave home without it. This is like American Express.
It's usually the first thing that you take out, right?
Yeah. I don't have American Express either, Doug. But yeah, Power Probe, it goes with me pretty much everywhere. I check it in my baggage. If I don't take tools, if I'm just going somewhere, like we did Woodward Cruise, I think, Roadkill Nights last year, I just took my test light just in case. So, seems kind of strange. 200 mile an hour tape. Good chance it's getting left somewhere, so I don't go out and buy gaffer's tape for 25 bucks a roll. So 200 mile an hour tape. That toolkit came with all different size little magnetic Allens and Phillips heads and flat heads, and I just noticed that that's a whole array of the same size. So I might keep those here because I'm always breaking those. So I'm glad I noticed that. So it comes with Allen wrenches, and once again, they're not the high dollar Snap-on stuff. I'm definitely not taking the high dollar stuff because I will loan this out. It's not a problem. You got a problem? Ask me. I'll loan you the stuff. I did bring some good organizers for the sockets. The smaller sockets that I probably won't use if there's a problem, I just threw them in a Ziploc because once again, they're going to get left in the parking lot somewhere. These super high-end wrenches. These are either souvenirs or loaners.
Oh, jeez,
yeah, they're a Hincho D China, so that's good to have. The hammer, because you never know when it still has protection on it, never been raised, so I never know when you're going to have to use that. That kit came with a pair of vice grips or vice style grips, needle nose that work, some dikes that are sharp enough. I threw in a couple rolls of electrical tape because you can fix a lot of stuff with that. Would never forget this. I learned this from Roadkill. These hold wires, the long ones hold hoses, and these hold engines. So that's everything necessary to do an install on the side of the road. All the screwdrivers, long, flat, short, whatever is necessary, put them all in there. That's pretty much everything. Can't think of anything else. Motor oil, a couple quarts of motor oil, maybe a quart of transmission fluid. What else? The one thing that's not in here yet, considering my business is called Auto Electric, is electrical. So I take some scrap wire, some 14 gauge, some 16 gauge, and a small array of universal connectors. As ghetto as it sounds, those twist caps they use on residential, like commercial application, in the middle of the road, if you don't have what you need, that actually will do the job to get you to the next stop. So I would never use that in real life. But other than that, I think that's really about it. So, can you think of anything I forgot, Jeff?
Just your hot rod power tour blanket.
The hot rod power tour blanket. Last year they gave us a cool little blanket that rolled up and had Velcro on one side, so when you rolled it up, it actually locked. That's in the trunk of my car. I think it was so you could be comfortable sitting someplace if you're cold, but I actually just throw it on the ground and crawl around under the car. That. What else was there?
Hand cleaner.
The hand cleaner, right. I went to O'Reilly's or one of those parts places. They had like a plastic container that you pop the lid off, and it had a that solvent style hand cleaner, which made my hand very soft and
Supple.
Supple. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, that's good to have, and a couple shop rags. I can't think of really anything else. Can you think of anything else? If you can think of anything else, leave it in the comments, and I'll comment about your comment. That's it. Thanks.